Hey guys, today we're going to do a full face of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm so excited. I have everything apart from a concealer, mascara, lashes, and yeah. So I've got pretty much a full face, but there is a few things I'm going to have to use instead, but that's fine. For brows today, my routine didn't change at all because I usually use all Anastasia products. So I have the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. The Anastasia Brow is in medium brown. I carved them out with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer, which obviously isn't Anastasia, but again, I don't have a concealer. And I also just use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So normally I use my P. Louise base, but today we're going to take the Anastasia Eye Primer. This one's in my project pan at the moment because I'm trying to use it up. I do actually really like this eye primer. I just like my P. Louise one better, so I'm trying to use it up so it doesn't go to waste, if you know what I mean. I've put way too much of this on. Oh my god, look at it. I'm burning one of my new Bath & Body Works candles today, the Vanilla Birch one, and I just don't know what I think. Don't know if I like it or not. Kind of struggling. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, I really don't know what I'm going to do today. I've decided to not use any of the like big Norvina palettes because I have all of these that I don't use well much. So first I have the Riviera palette and the Emrezy palette. These two are both in the project pan at the moment. And then I have my Modern Renaissance, which I use a fair bit, my Soft Glam, which is probably like my most used Anastasia palette. I have my Norvina palette, which I actually haven't reached for in a while. And then I've also got the Carly Bible palette. So I don't really know what I'm going to go for today, but I think I kind of want to play with my Carly Bible one. My Norvina. I think I'm going to leave these two out of it because I do use those quite a bit. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I think I want to at least use one of the glitters from the Emrezy palette because that's something a little bit different, and I really like this shade here called Barb. I think that's beautiful. Maybe a mix of these two on the lid. But anyway, I think I'm gonna start with I need like a light shade. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into my Riviera palette first, and I might take the shade called Coastline. Looks like this. I'm going to be jumping into a lot of different palettes for this look, I think. So yeah, we're taking the shade called Coastline first from the Riviera, or Riviera, I really don't know how to say it. But anyway. Oh no, this is creased. Where's my little, oh here. Okay, well I'm glad to know that it's not just my P. Louise that creases, it's all of the eye primers. But anyway, okay. Let's take Coastline, and I'm just gonna put that over. I feel like this base has a little bit more resistance than my P. Louise. Like it's a little bit harder to go over, if you know what I mean, whereas my P. Louise one is quite smooth. But anyway. So yeah, I'm just putting Coastline. Really pretty. Oh my god, I think I put too much of this base on, to be honest. But anyway, and I'm pretty sure you can still get all of these palettes. I think I'm not 100% sure about the Emrezy and the Carly Bible. Maybe on the actual website, if you know what I mean. But as for the others, I'm 90%. I mean, you can definitely get Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. Like, I really want to get the Sultry palette, but I just don't know. I actually have the Anastasia Norvina 4 palette with me today. Well, not with me today, but like it's down in my new makeup to try. And I've had it for about a week or so. So I will film with that either today or tomorrow as well. But yeah, I just feel like I use my Norvina palettes a lot more, so I didn't want to use them in this video today because I wanted to try it, you know, and use what I don't really get around to using that much, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take the shade called Steve from the Kali Bible palette and just put that on and try and do it just a little bit lower than the coastline shade. Alright, and now I'll just clean this brush off and we can blend. Alright, now I'm just gonna blend the edge of this. Alright, and then I'm gonna jump into the Amrezy palette now. And I'm gonna take the shade called Semza. But before I do that, I need to go and open my door because this candle is getting too much for me to handle. So I'm gonna take a bit of a smaller brush now and just clean that off. Maybe that's, oh no, I need to film twice today. Maybe tomorrow I will clean my brushes, maybe. Okay, I'm jumping into Amrezy now and I'm gonna take the Semza shade or whatever and I'm going to put that on the outer corner and also through the crease as well. This is a really nice shade. I do really like Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's one of my favorite brands. It is so expensive. Like, I feel like now that I have kind of explored high-end and stuff a bit more and you know, have a bit more knowledge, I realize how expensive Anastasia actually is, because Fenty Beauty is amazing. It's such an amazing brand and they are like a fair bit cheaper than Fenty and than Anastasia and stuff. So I feel like Anastasia is pretty pricey, but they do have really great quality products and I do really enjoy the brand. I feel like it's a very consistent brand. I know people didn't really like when they released all of the Norvina palettes, like so close together last year, but honestly I didn't mind. Like, it'd be different if they released something all the time like that. I would probably get a bit overwhelmed, but because it was kind of like a one-off, I was like, oh, it was obviously something like kind of a bit more of a special event, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna blend this out. So I honestly didn't mind. I didn't care, to be honest. But yeah, I know that some people were a bit overwhelmed. But I feel like because it was Norvina's kind of like co-brand or whatever you call it, like a brand within Anastasia, I feel like she was obviously just very excited and had projects that she'd been working on for so long and wanted to, like, you know, get them into the world, which I totally understand. Like, when it gets to like Halloween time and stuff and I pre-film, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even wait like 1 week for someone to see this. Like, so I couldn't even imagine working on a palette for like months and still having to wait to release it. Like, oh my god, it would be a nightmare. But yeah, they obviously slowed it down and released their 4th palette this year, which gave us a bit of a break. But no, I do really like Anastasia as a brand. I think they're a really good brand. I feel like they're kind of one of those older brands, like a kind of OG. I feel like sometimes people forget about them. It's kind of the same as like MAC and stuff. You know, they're ones that have been around for ages, but because they're kind of like not new and up and coming, people kind of forget about them a little. But I love Anastasia, I really do. I'm gonna jump back into the Riviera palette now and just take that coastline shade once again. And just use that on the edge to soften this all. And today I think we're gonna go for our half cut crease. I really want to get Anastasia's mascara, but see, it's just like $50 for a mascara. I'm like, oh my god. And I feel like mascara is one of those things that any will kind of get the job done, if you know what I mean. But anyway, alright, I'm gonna go cut my crease. I will be using the P. Louise base for that in Room 0. Anyway, I'll be back. I've got my crease now and I'm going to put this Barb shade all over the lid. I'm really excited. It looks so beautiful. Just need to clean off a brush. Okay. Ooh, it is very pretty. It's like iridescent. I thought it would have had more of a pink base, but I'm not mad. It's pretty. It just doesn't like add a lot, you know? Like it's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it leaves more to be desired, you know what I mean? But I was thinking of putting on some glitter anyway when I finish this. I feel like this would be really pretty over the top of some shadow. It's a shadow topper. It's just not enough to be a cut crease, you know? Anyway, so there is this glitter here called Litty, or there's Gemini. I feel like Litty goes better, doesn't it? But I just kind of want more for the actual lid. There's a shimmer called Anastasia. There's Resi. I might take the Anastasia shimmer and put that over the top first, and then we can take the glitter just because I want more. I'm not satisfied at the moment. So I'm taking the Anastasia shade. It seems to be like a duochrome. Oh my god. That is beautiful. Okay, that is a beautiful shimmer. That's so pigmented. Love it. I really need to use this palette more. I need to use all of my palettes more. Alright. I feel like that shimmer looks so much nicer. Before I go in with the glitter, I'm just going to take more of that Simsa shade. Just blend the outer corner. I'm really hungry. I wasn't, and then I was watching Maddie Lambert's video. It's the one where she goes vegan for a week, so it's all of her food and it looks so good. I think when I go inside I'm gonna make a muffin with ham and cheese. Oops. Okay, right, let's take some of this Litty glitter and I'm just gonna put it like, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it where the two meet. The shimmer and the matte. I still can't decide, but I'm thinking of this vanilla birch thing. I feel like the candles have such a strong throw, and if you don't know what that means, pretty much like obviously when you smell a candle and it's unlit, like it's going to be pretty strong, but when you actually light it, you know how sometimes you literally cannot smell the candle after it's lit? Well, a throw is pretty much how strong the fragrance is when it's actually lit, like how much it fills up the room and all that kind of stuff. So some candles you literally cannot smell anything, it's like there's nothing even lit, and some fill up the entire house, and I feel like Bath and Body Works are the kind of candles that fill up the entire house, which is good. You want a strong throw, but also I feel like these ones are just a little bit overpowering, and it wouldn't be that bad, but like if I lived in my own house, but because I'm just burning them like in my studio, in my bedroom and stuff, they can just be a little bit overpowering, you know? I think this looks really cute. My palette has so much fallout in it from all that glitter. Look at it. I don't want to do what I'm about to do, but okay, anyway. I think we should do some liner, so I'll take the Anastasia one. How did I manage to get that all over my hand just then? I don't even know. Okay. I really like that wing, don't worry, I'll clean up the bottom of it. Don't stress. Okay, so I don't have a mascara or lashes or anything from Anastasia, so I'm just gonna go clean this up, put lashes and everything off camera, and then I'll be back to the rest of the face. Okay, so I just used the Morphe lashes in Glambassador. Now I'm gonna do the face. So for primer, I'm gonna take this Anastasia hydrating oil, and I'm also gonna take some of their liquid glow in the shade Perla, and I'm gonna use those to prime my face. I've never tried these two together, so hopefully they work out alright. This hydrating oil is probably one of the most expensive things. It's like $82. I think it's one of those multi-use multi-purpose, you know what I mean, products. Like I think you can actually use it in your skincare as well as under makeup and stuff, so. But yeah, I use it as a primer. So $82 for a primer is very expensive. Okay, so my skin looks glowy. That's good. My eyelash is annoying. Alright, and so my foundation today is just the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. Just going to wet my sponge. I'm taking the Anastasia Dewy Spritz to do that. And let's go. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a concealer, so I just have to use one from a different brand. I really do like the Anastasia foundation. It's very nice. I do notice that when I put the hydrating oil on as a primer for this, that it shears it out a lot. Makes it like, takes the coverage down a little bit, but it's still a nice coverage. It's just not as full coverage as when I use a different primer or a different product to prime. But yeah, I do really like this foundation. It's very nice. I feel like I'm under a lot of stress at the moment. I don't know if I'm being ridiculous with my plans for the rest of the year. I don't know if it's even going to be possible, and if I've just totally overestimated myself. It's one of those things where I'm taking a risk and it's either gonna pay off really well or it's going to put me in debt and ruin my life. No, it's not that dramatic. For concealer, I'm just going to take my Hourglass one. This is just in the shade Cotton. No, honestly, it's not that dramatic. It's just, yeah, I don't know. You know, like when something, like, it's so close. Like, a lot of the pressure or stress is coming from the money side of things. And, like, if I literally just had, like, a spare 50 a week or something, or an extra 50 a week, it would be, like, okay, you know? I don't know. I'm sure it'll all turn out fine. It's just kind of hard to plan things like this in advance because I don't know how much things are going to end up costing and all that kind of stuff. I'm just taking the loose setting powder in vanilla. I think it should be fine. I think. And I can start planning for it soon. And once I have it kind of all in front of me and it's all done and it's all there, it's going to obviously take off a lot more pressure and I'm going to kind of know if things can go ahead or not, you know? But anyway. I'm also using that to set the rest of my face. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping it goes to plan. And like into my budget, I've left out stuff like my tax return and my YouTube money. So, you know, there will be a few extra bits of money coming in that I haven't put in my budget. So I think it should be okay. I'm really excited for this. You guys will know what I'm talking about when it happens. Yeah, I'm really excited. Today I'm bronzing with the Anastasia Powder Bronzer in Saddle. I still can't tell this or not. What the oh dear God, what have I done? Have I just ruined this whole entire makeup look? Possibly. There's no coming back from that, is there? How does this happen? Oh my God, I'm so mad. Right, let's... see if we can save it a little. If I match up the other side, hopefully it'll all come together and look like that's how it was meant to look. I don't know what happened just then, but that was just a whole mess. I don't think we're gonna come back from this, unfortunately. At least there's nowhere I'm going today. Although I was thinking of maybe ordering pizza after this, so hopefully the pizza people don't mind. Okay, if I just stay on this side for the rest of the video. I'm so mad right now. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, for highlighter, I'm going to take this loose highlighter in the shade So Hollywood. I don't really remember if this is too dark for me. I mean, what does it matter now? My makeup's ruined anyway. I'm just gonna start by taking a really tiny amount. Oh no, okay, it's looking good at the moment. Okay, it doesn't seem to be too dark at the moment. Did I even say what it was called? I can't remember. It's called So Hollywood. Oh, I think we're good. This is a really, really beautiful shade. Love it. Beautiful! Okay. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get another one. This one here is called Snowflake and it's kind of like a white shade. And I'm gonna put this on my inner corner. Look at that. Stunning. That just takes the look to another level, doesn't it? Like, it's like pure white. So beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna set my face with the Anastasia. Oh, actually. Oh, yeah, no, this one. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera, do my hair, do my lips, and put on some lower lash mascara, and then I'll be back. Okay, this is the finished look. I used the Anastasia liquid lipstick in On Mute, and I really like it. Okay, so I really like this look. I think it looks really pretty. I love my Anastasia stuff, honestly. Anastasia is like one of my favorite brands. It's so beautiful and just amazing. It is pricey, but so this is the eye look. I actually really like it. I feel like it's super pretty, kind of like, I don't know, kind of soft. I don't know. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what brand you want to see next. I've done Colourpop, now I've done Anastasia. I think I might be able to do like Tarte or something. Makeup Revolution, Too Faced. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!